Ladies and gentlemen, guests, graduands, their friends and their families, good morning and welcome to Bond's 86th graduation. It gives me great pleasure now to introduce the Chancellor of Bond University, Dr. Helen Nugent, AO.
Well, can I extend my welcome to everyone as well, and particularly to our graduates. I acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which we meet, and I pay my respects to their elders, both past and present. Graduation is undoubtedly one of those important milestones in your life. It is the culmination of years of learning, of sacrifice, of discipline, and we hope just a little fun as well. Wherever you choose to go from here, never, never stop learning. Bond is a relatively young university, and as such, we are also continuing to learn, to grow as a university of world standing. In our 23rd year, we already have a very impressive record. Researchers from Bond's University School of Hotel, Resort and Tourism Management received funding recently under the National Climate Change Adaptation Research Plan, Marine Biodiversity and Resources, to investigate how coastal communities can adapt to the potential impact of climate change. Bond University Associate Professor of Entrepreneurship and Family Business, Dr. Justin Craig, was one of a select few recently invited by the Centre for Asian Family Business and Entrepreneurship to go to Hong Kong. Bond's international partnerships continue to grow, creating increased opportunities for our students, and that's a really wonderful thing to be able to go on exchange programs internationally. Our academic staff are highly respected nationally and internationally. Dr. Paul Glasio, the Director of the Centre for Research into Evidence-Based Practice in the Faculty of Health Sciences and Medicine, was recently awarded the prestigious Bridges Webb Medal. These are just a very few of the outcomes Bond has achieved in the past 18 months or so. Just like you today, the university looks forward to the rest of its journey. Congratulations on your graduation today, and my very, very best wishes for the future. Ladies and gentlemen, I now have a great honour and privilege to introduce our guest speaker for today, Mr. Donald Hay, the Chief Executive of HAECO Manufacturing. Mr. Hay was educated at St Peter's College, Adelaide. Upon leaving school, Mr. Hay worked at Sabco Limited, a public company founded by his grandfather. Sabco had offices in Melbourne, Perth, Sydney and Adelaide. He held various positions during the 22 years he worked for Sabco, the last of which was as Sales, Export and Marketing Director. Mr. Hay started HAECO Manufacturing Limited in 1983 in Hong Kong, with establishing manufacturing facilities in Shenzhen in China. HAECO Manufacturing has grown to have a workforce of 6,800 people and a factory area of 148,600 square metres. The company exports over 6,000 40-foot containers per year. HAECO is a vertically integrated engineering and manufacturing company which is known particularly for the quality of its products, its excellence in innovation, as well as its huge manufacturing capability. In addition, Mr. Hay and his wife Mariby, who is with us today, have two daughters, both of whom are Bondies, and one of whom is graduating today, and we're thrilled to see Simone graduating. Mr. Hay is committed, as I said, to quality, to excellence, to exceeding expectations and to lifelong learning, while looking to the future for supplying innovative solutions. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Mr. Donald Hay.
Good morning, Chancellor, Dr. Helen Nugent. Vice-Chancellor and President, Professor Tim Brailsford. Academic staff, graduates and guests. To the class of 2012, I'd like to give you my heartiest congratulations. I'd also like to say congratulations to your parents. My youngest daughter is graduating today, so I share in your excitement and pride. Graduates, today is probably your parents' proudest moment. So I ask you on behalf of your parents to smile for the photographs, pose while we memorialise the moment, and with the least amount of eye rolling as possible. I'm honoured, I'm honoured to be here with a wonderful bunch of intelligent people. I was never the smartest. Back in my day, what is called dyslexia today was just called stupid. There was no one to help me and no one to give me support. But I did have one thing. I had determination. Becoming successful in business isn't easy, but it is simple. You just have to work harder than anyone else. You have to be the first in the office and the last to leave. You have to offer to do jobs and tasks that no one else wants to do. And you have to be willing to help everybody around you. So I'd like to say, it isn't easy, but it's simple. I was going to stand up here and recite the do's and don'ts of when entering the workforce. But you're graduates now, so I'm sure the last thing you want to hear is to listen to another lecturer. Instead, I'm going to tell you something that I wish someone had told me 50 years ago when I first ventured into the corporate world. Take risks. Take risks when you're young. When you're young, you're flexible. You have less to lose when you have the time to learn from your mistakes. I started my business at 40, and while I have 3 factories in China and more than 6,500 employees, I was definitely what you'd call a late bloomer. Being afraid of failure is not an excuse to try and take some risks, because let me tell you, you will fail at something. You will fail at some point in your life. I'm not trying to scare you, but you will fail. You'll lose, and most definitely you'll find things that you suck at. That's one of life's sure things. But embrace it, but keep trying. You never hear about the failed experiments of Thomas Edison conducted because all that matters are the results of his persistence and determination. He invented the light bulb. To draw a more recent example, it doesn't matter that Apple almost went bankrupt in 1997, because today it's worth over $550 billion, making it the #1 in the Fortune 500 list. If you don't fail, you're not really trying. You will make mistakes, but you have to learn from them. Try and not make the same mistakes twice, because if you can do that, every mistake will take you one step closer to success. Furthermore, these mistakes or failure will help you navigate to where you really want to go. Don't be worried or concerned about leaving the hall today with no actual plan or direction as to where you want to go. It doesn't matter, just try something. Just go for it. The worst that can happen is that you decide it's not for you, and that in itself brings you one step closer to knowing what is actually for you. I was reading Newsweek the other day and I stumbled upon an article about a woman called Sarah Blakely. I'd never heard of her, but my daughters tell me that she invented a product which would refine a generation of women called Spanx. Now, boys, you probably have no idea what Spanx are, and neither did I until my oldest daughter and wife explained it to me. From what I gather, it's a footless pantyhose that basically sucks women in all the right places like a girdle. And apparently women, whether they're 18 or 80, can't live without them. Anyway, back to the article. I found it remarkable, besides the fact that Miss Blakely had turned her contraption into $1 billion business and was named the youngest female billionaire at Forbes this year, self-made billionaire. In her own words, it's important to make mistakes. The worst that can happen is you can become memorialised. You see, I've taken you across this. I've taken you across trying to explain to you the importance of trying. It's about doing something and trying that is the important thing rather than the outcome. In 1998, she cut the feet out of a pair of stockings, pantyhose stockings, hoping to achieve shapely hips and thighs of nylon without the stockings. When she approached a patent attorney to explain her idea, the patent attorney looked at her and said, "Excuse me, are we on candid camera?" It took 2 years to convince the factory to manufacture her product, but she was undaunted. Spanx is now available in 35 countries and in 200 different varieties. What I'm trying to say here is if you've got an idea, go for it. Work hard and don't be swayed by the naysayers. It'll pay off. This brings me to the next point. You can't do it alone. You have to be part of a team. Even if you end up being the CEO of a Fortune 500 company, you have to know how to contribute and understand the value of working in a team. You have to know your strengths and weaknesses. In my business from the beginning, I surrounded myself with people that were smarter than myself in accounting, marketing, engineering, etc. You have to know what your weaknesses are so you can accommodate for that. I'm not just talking about the corporate world. This advice will also carry you in good stead in your personal lives. There's no point in being successful if you don't have someone to share it with. You and your partner should be a team, and you should never underestimate the value of having someone on your side cheering you on. Chances are they'll believe in you more than you believe in yourself, and this will help you enormously when you feel like you've just fallen flat on your face. Now, there's something that I'd like to say to all the female graduates, but the boys can listen as well. In the old days, it's not like the old days where a boardroom was exclusively male territory. Women have the same opportunities as men. Now, I know there's some arguments to be made that it's not exactly a level playing field just yet, but it's getting there. Women bring a whole new dynamic to the workforce, and let me tell you, I wouldn't be where I am today weren't it for the hard-working women on my team. Boys, don't underestimate your female counterparts, because one day you may be working for them. Everyone in this room is immensely proud of you today. Your professors, your parents, your friends and classmates. And I hope you're proud of yourselves. Savor this moment as the hard work starts on Monday. Remember, there's nothing more satisfying than achieving your goals and enjoying your success. Good luck to you all, and thank you.
Mr. Hay, thank you for a wonderful, inspirational address. Having a go, it is just so important. Hearing that message from someone who has achieved the level of success that Donald has is a rare privilege indeed. And for that, and thank you for flying in specially, not just to see your daughter graduate, but to share that message with us. Taking risks, so very important. Having a partner as you go through life and working as part of a team. And above all else, I think particularly the females and the males in the audience will cherish the message of the contribution that women can make. I certainly do. Thank you again. Please join me again in thanking Mr. Hay.
Will the candidates for degrees please stand? Chancellor, I wish to present the following graduands who are in attendance today for admission to awards to Bond University. From the Faculty of Health Sciences and Medicine, 54 graduands. From the Institute of Sustainable Development and Architecture, 40 graduands. And from the Faculty of Business, 115 graduands. Chancellor, I certify to you and to the University that the graduands have satisfied the requirements for admission to the award for which they are being presented.
With the authority of Council, I hereby admit you to the awards for which you have qualified. I also admit to their awards those candidates listed in the graduation program who are unable to be with us today.
Will the graduates please sit?
Chancellor, the following candidates are presented for the award of research doctorates. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, from the Faculty of Health Sciences and Medicine, Ekua Weber Brenu. Ekua's thesis title was The Assessment of Immune and Molecular Changes in T lymphocytes, Natural killer cells and vasoactive neuropeptides in chronic fatigue syndrome. Chancellor, Ekua Weber Brenu. Also from the Faculty of Health Sciences and Medicine, Sandra Bahia Ramos. Sandra's thesis title was The Assessment of Immune Cell Number and Function, Hemorheology and Gene Expression Following Short-Term Administration of Recombinant Human Growth Hormone to Healthy Males. Chancellor Sandra Bahia Ramos. And from the Faculty of Business, Zhang Xiaoguang. Zhang's thesis title was Energy Conservation and Lifetime Prolongation Schemes for Distributed Wireless Sensor Network. Chancellor Zhang Xiaoguang.
I now invite the Dean of the Faculty of Health Sciences and Medicine to join me in congratulating each of his graduates as they are presented.
Chancellor, I present graduates from the Faculty of Health Sciences and Medicine. For the degree of Bachelor of Biomedical Science, Salman Ali Nasser Al-Dakil Allah. Jan Samantha Arenas. Uzmi Chauhan. Rasheen Featherston. Donna Charmaine Fredericks. Megan Jane Maitland. Veronica Moss. Tao Nguyen. Lara Sharplin. For the degree of Bachelor of Exercise Science, Jared Gordon Cole. Kasia Karolina Fedorczyk. Jared Moana Rangihuna. For the Bachelor of Forensic Science, Jodie Capel. For the Bachelor of Forensic Science Honours with First Class Honours, Olga Kondrasheva. For the Bachelor of Health Sciences, Shimal Sherti Dutt. For the Bachelor of Sports Management, Jared Blake Inns. And Clive Wright. For the Bachelor of Sports Science, Eva Marie Freeman. Carl Edward Mannix. Debbie Louise Savage. For the Master of High Performance Science, Rhiannon Fisher. Ashley Hope. Linda Powell. Kristen Wright. For the Doctor of Physiotherapy, Jake Bagley. Karen Malcolm Blakeney. Nicholas Drum. Mark Thomas Farrow. Emily Jane Goddard. Scott Anthony Hayes. Myung-Kyun Kim. Kevin John Laidlow. Leanne LeBlanc. Andrew Mackenzie. Neil John May. Samuel David Joseph Morgan. Alicia Motan. Shelley Renee Nelson. Brock John Newton. Sophie Naskins. Jaden O'Donnell. Eleanor Pigeon. John Benjamin Paulson. Jared Kendall Powell. Stephanie Pullman. Alexandra Nadine Saragossi. Ben Schramm. Crystal Jade Louise Solomon Labaz. Claire Stocks. Kirsty Tyson. And Andrew Waring.
I now ask the Director of the Institute of Sustainable Development and Architecture to join me in congratulating each of his graduates as they are presented.
Chancellor, I present graduates from the Institute of Sustainable Development and Architecture. For the degree of Bachelor of Property and Sustainable Development, Construction Management and Quantity Surveying, Daniel Lawrence Batchelor. Jonathan Roberto Cova. Stephen John Glass. Gu Xiaoran. Hamish McIntosh Isaac. Raymond Kong. Li Yangjimin. Hamish MacDonald. Dane Jonathan Pomfret. Georgina Pai. Wang Run. Lei Yang. For the Bachelor of Property and Sustainable Development, Urban Development and Sustainability, Tallis Ashley. Lawson Alexander Hubbard. Francesca Manca. Megan Victoria Patton. Cindy Sparhich. Sam Christopher Stewart. For the degree of Bachelor of Property and Sustainable Development Valuation, Christopher Ciuffatelli. For the Bachelor of Urban Design and Planning, Madeline Jane Kleinmeyer. Kelsey Martin. Lydia Redding. Shi Yunjing. Zuo Xiaomu. For the degree of Master of Building Surveying, Justin Michael Miller. Paul Anthony Mulholland. Talat Nasrallah. Chancellor, Talat Nasrallah will be accepting the award of a diploma on behalf of his son, Mina. Mina Nasrallah became seriously ill late last year while working on his master's program. Staff and students at Bond then shared the family sadness when Mina died earlier this year. Mina's mother, Salwa, is with us today with other family members. I would like now to ask Salwa to come forward and, with Talat, accept on Mina's behalf the posthumous award of the Postgraduate Diploma in Building Surveying. For the degree of Master of Construction Practice, Dinesh Manoharan. Vincent Zumbo. For the degree of Master of Construction Practice Professional, Cao Ziyi. Han Lian. Devang Sangvi. For the Master of Environmental Management Sustainable Development, Camilla Andrea da Silva Pinto. Rafael Noriega Schultz. For the Master of Project Management, Hamish Pidcock. For the Master of Urban Planning, Nicole Suzanne Webb. And Bun Na Yu. For the Master of Urban Development and Sustainability Professional, Wan Nur Shahida Muhammad Saleh.
I now invite the Dean of the Faculty of Business to join me in congratulating each of his graduates as they are presented.
Chancellor, I present graduates from the Faculty of Business. The degree of Bachelor of Business, Geraldine Beasley. Stephen Guy Brown. Cameron Collins. Ding Jing. Mary Grace Maratha Garden. Samantha Lee Gaja. Charlotte Ann Goninan. Brittany Grant. Lisa Jane Harry. Thomas Richard Inglis. Adrian Nanwei Ling. Chloe Monique Cashmore McCormack. Robert McGowan. Shane Metropolis. Chloe Lee Moore. Ahmed Sia Popple. Eleni Ann Raptis. Charles Graham Scott. Bradley Strange. Tang Tao. Alice Margaret Taylor. Danielle Venus. For the Bachelor of Business, combined with the Bachelor of Laws, Stephanie Ellen McHugh. For the Bachelor of Commerce, Janet Claire Amos. Jodie Renee Bailey. Kevin Michael Boyle. Chen Jiahua. Jenna Jensen Garden D. Simone Bridget Hay. Mary Linnell Hellier. Alexander James Hodge. Ryan Clunk. Christopher Latty. Liao Meiling. Zoe McCullum. Elliot Joseph Moffat. Holly Mogridge. Peter Ben Robson. Darcy Shaw. Dan Smith. Luke Story. Kathleen Wilson. And Sebastian Carl Irving. For the Bachelor of Commerce, combined with the Bachelor of Laws, Liam Patrick Auer. For the Bachelor of Commerce, combined with the Bachelor of Laws, Natasha Aylward. For the Bachelor of Commerce, combined with the Bachelor of Business Law, Athanasia Katsimberis. For the Bachelor of Commerce, combined with the Bachelor of International Relations Business, Lauren Kate Williamson. For the Master of Accounting, Jeremy John Dallew. Tashi Dendup. Lin Ching. Yang Peng Peng. For the Master of Accounting, Professional, Xin Yu Shuai. For the Master of Business, Somania Bun. Julie McTurnan. For the Master of Business, Finance, Melody Juvantan. Michelle Nguyen. For the Master of Business, International Business, Yasuhiro Suzuki. For the Master of Business, Marketing, Melanie Angara. Amaya Losa. For the Master of Business Professional, Luis Alejandro Robinson Lopez. For the Master of Business Administration, Harish Kumar Akula. Alison Jane Cameron. Christopher Daniel Mulcahy. James Alexander Munro Ford. Fusa Yamamoto. For the Master of Business Administration, combined with the Master of Accounting, Nitin Gupta. For the Master of Business Administration Professional, Yuso Erki Alexi Klemola. For the Master of Finance, William Patrick Cassidy. Wu Xiaoxin. From the School of Hotel, Resort and Tourism Management, for the degree of Bachelor of International Hotel and Resort Management, Amy Farrugia. Sanchez Lace Graham. Liu Yaran. For the Bachelor of Tourism Management, Louisa Eleanor Herta Leopoldine Maria von Ingelheim. For the Master of International Hotel and Resort Management, Yang Tian. For the Master of International Hotel and Tourism Management, Wang Yiqi. For the Master of Tourism Management, Fabian Schlegelmilch. And Now to the School of Information Technology for the degree of Bachelor of Information Technology, Al-Sheri Majed. Nicholas Philip Mouton. Wesley Francis Weston. For the degree of Master of Business Systems Professional, Juliana Andrea Alfonso Rios. For the Master of Information Technology, Professional in IT Management, Aldo Caballero Castellanos. For the Master of Information Technology, Professional in Information Systems, Sergio Arturo Martinez Godoy.
The university is proud of its long association with Business Breakthrough Incorporated in Japan. Together, we teach a Master of Business Administration program tailored to meet the needs of Japanese business. I now invite Dr. Kenichi Omai, the Managing Director of Business Breakthrough Incorporated, to present his graduates from the Bond University BBT Global Leadership MBA.
Chancellor, I wish to present the following graduates in the Bond University BBT Global Leadership MBA. Koichi Ando. Satoshi Deguchi. Yoichi Hamada. Haruko Hayashi. Noriko Iizumi. Tsuyoshi Itasaka. Takahiro Mima. Yoshinori Nishiki. Masako Onishi. Keiichi Saisho. Emiko Shikama. George Takahashi. Takashi Tomioka. 和彦山下。The following students will be witnessing this ceremony through the satellite. Tomonori Anan, Shoi Hayashi, Tadatsugu Hayashi, Takamitsu Hirono, Naohisa Horizumi, Tetsuya Inada, Hisashi Ito, So Ito, Takeshi Kakinuma, Takayuki Maehara, Toko Makuta, Sachiko Misumi, Yutaka Sudo, Nozomu Suzuki, Shogo Suzuki, Manabu Taniguchi, Atsuhito Tomotsugu, Ryo Watanabe, Masaru Yano.
Chancellor, James Graham has been chosen to deliver the valedictory address on behalf of all students graduating this morning. He is also graduating with the degree of Bachelor of Commerce. And James will now deliver his valedictory address.
Good morning, Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, members of faculty, friends, family, and of course, my fellow graduates. Now, I was warned before I gave this address that as the last speaker, I am the only thing standing between a hall full of recent university graduates and a bar full of free beer. Now, it does not take a university degree to realise that that is a dangerous place to stand for too long. So, needless to say, I do intend to keep this address brief. A number of people have come before me and stood at this lectern to deliver this address to their fellow graduating class. Invariably, there is some kind of theme sown throughout to give some underlying meaning to what the speaker is trying to say. Today, however, I have no theme. Instead, I have left the theme for you to decide. I've seen a number of these addresses, and I can say that it's not easy to speak on behalf of so many people from such different backgrounds. So rather than try and address a topic on behalf of some almost 200 very different people, I thought it would be more fitting to instead speak to a question. In answering that question in your own way, you may choose the theme that is most appropriate to you. The question is one that I pose to everyone here, especially those on my left, my fellow graduates. What does today mean to you? In answering this question, you would not only be pondering the past years at this institution, but hopefully also the decades that will follow. Therefore, it is not as much the question as it is the answer that I suggest we all think about today. We have all come from different backgrounds, from different parts of the world, and from different walks of life. And I'm sure that the answer to this question will therefore be just as diverse as we are ourselves. In the short time I have here today, I can only hope to touch upon a few aspects of what this day may mean. Firstly, to most of us at least, today marks the end of our journey through university. I'm sure we all have fond memories of our first days here. Probably feels like an eon ago now that we all registered for our first classes in the library and spent all of our O-Week money on glossy new books from the bookstore. This was, of course, before we discovered the much more consumer-friendly market for second-hand books. Now, we've all come a long way since those early days. We've probably picked up a few useful skills, and we've maybe even matured a bit. We've probably built up a solid caffeine tolerance through all the mid-semester exam blocks and week 13 pre-end of semester exam sessions that we've persevered through. We've surely improved our stress management capabilities through all the group assignments that we've endured. Some amongst us may have even developed a certain nimbleness or swimming prowess while attempting to evade the ever-watchful eye of Bond security during a late-night expedition through the infamous Lake Orr. And I'm sure that through all of this, we've absolutely made some lifelong friends who we will probably still be talking with about our days at Bond for many years and decades to come. At the same time, though, I'm sure that to all of us, today marks the beginning of a new journey, one of the first steps we will take as we begin our course into the treacherous realm known as the real world. I'm sure that no one here would pretend to know with any degree of certainty where they will be in 10, 20, or even 5 years from now. As many in this room would know or have experienced, myself included, your life can change in an instant. So today, though, we know where we stand and we know where we've come from. But we also face tomorrow having begun a new journey, not knowing entirely where it will take us. We've had so many experiences that have shaped us along the way and now define who we are as people and graduates of Bond. We have all had the privilege of attending such an amazing university and have no doubt spent time here that we will still be reflecting on in years to come as being some of the best days of our lives. Perhaps above all else, today is a day for us as graduates to say thank you. Thank you to all of those who have helped us along our journey so that we today can embark on the next chapter of our lives. To our friends and family who have supported us unconditionally through our journey in all different ways and forms. To our girlfriends and boyfriends, wives and husbands, who have seen us in the best and the worst of times and still managed for some reason, unbeknownst to us probably still, to stay by our sides. To the administrative and support staff of Bond, who oftentimes go unnoticed and underappreciated in the assistance that they provide. And of course to the academic staff, who have guided us through our path along our journey so that we may be here today. It was Alexander the Great who once said, "I am indebted to my father for living, but for my teacher for living well." And I'm sure that for that, everyone here is very grateful. So I would ask my fellow graduates now to join me in saying thank you to all of these people and recognising the truly important and irreplaceable role they have played in our lives here at Bond. As we today leave the sanctuary of university, we set sail into a world beset by an overhanging shadow of uncertainty. But we go in armed with what some in this world will only ever dream of having: great opportunity. And the opportunities that lay before us are plenty. But these opportunities will not seize themselves. They are just as much ours to take as they are ours to forego. It is up to us to have the passion, the drive, and the want to succeed. As we leave Bond, just remember, what we get here today is a piece of paper. It has on it a crest, a red seal, and a couple of signatures. It is not this piece of paper that matters, but everything that has gone into it. What it has made of us, how it defines us, and how it makes us different. This is what makes this piece of paper special. It is what it represents and how we use it that matters most. We are in charge of our own lives and of what we do in this world. And as Bondies, we have not been conditioned to sit complacently as the world passes us by. The opportunities of tomorrow are ours for the taking. Whatever we do, wherever we end up in the years to come, we must make sure that we grasp these opportunities with both hands and never let go. Most days in our lives will go by largely unnoticed. Today is not one of those days. So when you walk out of those doors for the last time, think about what today means to you. Remember it, and be ready for the challenges of tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you ever so much, James. It is one of life's amazing coincidences that James and our occasional speaker today, Mr. Donald Hay, share a common history. Both received their secondary education at St Peter's College, South Australia. James achieved a grade point average of 3.61 during his studies at Bond. In addition to an excellent academic record, James is a past president of the Bond University Students Association and current President of the Bond Investment Group, a student-run business forum. James was also previously the Deputy Chairman of the Bond University Student Philanthropy Council, and I've got to say, in those various capacities, I've had a great deal to do with James, and he is also a very, very fine individual. Building on the point of the amazing coincidences, and in respect of James's challenge, what does today mean to you today? I think we can say that there was much in common between the speeches of Mr. Donald Hay and those of James as well. Capturing the opportunity, seizing the moment, is certainly one of the messages that I take away from James's speech. I know each of you, as James said, will have your own messages, but above all else, you know that our hopes and dreams go with you for the future. Thank you again, James. Well done. Congratulations on your degree, and congratulations to everyone else. I now call upon the Vice-Chancellor and President to read the Bond University charge to the graduates.
Will the graduates please stand? I charge you, as graduates of Bond University, to demonstrate at all times the highest moral and ethical standards, to apply and to continue to extend your learning to the benefit of society, to strive through your actions to promote the universal worth of all people, to pursue the highest standards in all of your endeavours, so that, in fulfilling your personal goals and human responsibilities, you add to the standing of your university, and to support and uphold your university and its alumni through engagement with the Bond Alumni Organisation and through your personal commitment. You may now be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the formal proceedings of today's ceremony. On behalf of the academic faculty here at Bond University, our teachers and tutors, our professional and support staff, I convey our sincere and heartfelt congratulations to each of today's graduates and trust that their days at Bond will serve them well for the inevitable challenges that lie ahead. To our graduates, we wish you well and much success in whatever career you choose to pursue. We are proud of your achievements to date. We trust that you will conduct yourself in accordance with the highest standards of ethical behaviour to contribute to both the prosperity and happiness of our global community and to leave a positive and constructive legacy for those that follow. Today is indeed about our graduates, and it's now time to enjoy the company and warmth of family and friends.